So while we on Mars, I just want to know because he said this before. Why do you have Steph Curry over Kobe Bryant all time?
Good question.
Because Steph peaked higher than Kobe, in my opinion.
Like in terms of what?
I think Steph arguably has probably the greatest regular season peak of all time. I think his playoff peak in terms of production is rivals.
Is a peak an easy way for you to say I don't want to count everything else? That's why I do peak seasons, because all your favorite players they shoot up and then they shoot down.
I mean, LeBron's one of my favorite players, but okay.
But I mean, Jeremy Lin should be super high on your list then.
Why?
His peak is crazy.
Jeremy Lin's peak was like 3 weeks.
And what he did in those 3 weeks is elite.
For me, peaks are 3 years.
That's never been done.
He's about.
I had to show my wife that documentary.
He's about 149 weeks.
Yo, Steph
you
does not have a better 3
this.
years. If you said peak is 3 years, Steph does not. You can take Steph's best 3 years and compare. You can take Steph's best 3 years and compare it to Kobe's best 3 years, and it's not.
Okay, so what's Kobe's peak? What's Kobe's peak?
Take any 3 years in the 2000s. Any 3 years. You take it.
Which ones? No, I'm asking
you. Which one do you really want? Like.
Yeah, I'm
you want winning Kobe, but rings don't matter. So let's just go to when Kobe was averaging, what was it, 37?
35?
Yeah,
as a 7 seed.
35 a game.
No, but see, but hold on, no. Does winning matter? Because we can go to when he was the number 1 seed and won 3 back-to-back and was averaging 30 in the finals.
As the second best player in his team.
With your best player, best scorer ever, Shaq.
Shaq's my third best scorer ever, but
okay, with your third best scorer ever, he was averaging 30 alongside of him.
Yeah, Kobe was great.
Okay.
When did I've never denied that.
But
I think Steph's peak was better than Kobe's peak. I think he was a more efficient volume scorer. He was a better playmaker. Kobe was a better defender. I don't think Kobe's defensive gap makes up for the gap on offense, which I think is big.
The gap on offense?
Wait. Why is it big? Because Steph makes threes?
Because Steph's a more efficient volume scorer and he's a miles better playmaker. That to me makes him a better
can you make this argument? Because it's nasty that you try to bring up efficiency now, but you don't with Larry Bird and the gang and all those Boston Celtics. When we talk about the 70s, 80s, 90s, I don't care about any of that hoopla right now. Let's not bring up efficiency and you tell me why Steph is better than KD. I want to hear it right now.
KD.
I mean, Steph is better than Kobe. I want to hear it right now. Don't bring up efficiency. Now tell me all the rest of the reasons why.
I think Steph is a better volume scorer. I think he's a better playmaker. I think he's an overall
volume scorer. What do you mean by that? What can you explain that?
As in, he scores out of volume better to me than Kobe did.
What is a volume?
Can you explain that for the viewers and the listeners on Apple and Spotify?
He gets more efficient. He gets more efficient.
No. I know.
All right. Okay. My bad.
Me and Ron. Yeah, me and Ron talked about this. We're just trying to ask Mars a few questions.
Steph scores a lot of points better than Kobe scores a lot of points. Does that make sense? Is that cool?
Steph?
I don't get it because I'm looking at averages. I'm looking at career highs.
Mars.
I'm looking at.
Is that it?
Hey, remember when I was ready to fly to Toronto to watch?
No, because I said more efficient volume scorer. You told me don't say the word efficient. I said better volume scorer.
Then what is volume score? Okay. So volume scoring as far as what? What is inside of volume scoring? What does that mean?
Volume scoring just means like scoring a lot. Like I can't say someone's a good
lot
scorer.
Of points or taking a lot of shots.
A lot of points.
Or you do know Steph tends to struggle a lot. You know he has his shooting slumps.
He has shooting slumps. That, right? Yes, I know.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so like, what do you want me to say? Because every time I've said something, you told me to change it every time.
I didn't tell you to change anything.
You just said.
I'm just asking.
You just said, Mars. Wait.
Kobe had 81 3/4, so I can't really get behind it.
But that's one game. What do you want me
to? No, Mars. Wait. So you trying to say that Steph scores in bunches better than Kobe Bryant?
No, I'm trying to say Steph's scoring is better at a high volume in terms of he scores more points more efficiently than Kobe did. But you said I can't use the word efficiency, so I have to take the word out.
No, put it back.
Okay,
please.
Steph is a more efficient volume scorer than Kobe. We're just back to the original point I made.
Meaning what though? That I have no idea what you're trying to say. I'm being
honest. Steph scores more points more efficiently than Kobe.
So
okay.
I don't know how you're getting that mixed up.
I'm trying to find an alley into this without like completely losing myself.
All right, well, let's just move on.
Just ask whatever you want to ask.
I keep asking you the same question. There's literally no definition. You say he scores in bunches. He
I don't
scores
get what you
what,
want me to.
threes,
We know
twos,
what
and free
we
throws.
know
I mean,
what
in
efficiency
the
is.
like
And we know
Kobe
what a
also
lot of
had the
points is.
game where I mean I can just think back of so many scoring moments with Kobe, the 4 straight 50 pointers, the 60 over the entire Mavs team in the third quarter. I mean, like, and then when I'm talking about when you're talking about volume shooting and stuff like that, like, yeah, Steph can make a lot of threes. He's the greatest 3-point shooter of all time. Kobe can score from the 3-point line, the mid-range, the post fade, the post reverse 360 windmill. Like, Kobe just had so much in his bag on top of being an elite defender. So if you put those two things together, it's like Kobe was one of the biggest or most elite offensive showcases during his time, especially in the 2000s, as well as being one of the best elite defenders at his position. So, and of all time at his position. I mean, he's got the record. So, like, I'm trying to figure out what you're smoking on.
And in his peak, when he got to the finals, he didn't kind of, take the back seat to whatever other all-stars he was playing with.
All right. Yo,
I still disagree, but
Mars, I want to keep going, but I mean, JD is trying to control the show. But I was just like scratching the surface with you.
I was enjoying.
We couldn't even get past your first breakdown of volume score, whatever that happens to mean.
We have a long show ahead.
You're gonna enjoy that merch, volume score, because I don't.
Hey,
I don't know.
Mars, that's 2 this episode too. That's 2.
Thanks.
I stand by.
You got to foul out.
I stand by both.
And you was talking about Cat all last episode. You can do the same thing.
I stand by both.
Thanks for tapping in, Dream. You want to shout?
You foul out this episode.
Oh my God! Can I speak, Dream? Can you want to shout out your allegiance?
I'm a JD disciple, man.
Let's get it.
That's my allegiance.
I just wanted to flex really quick. Thank you, Dream.
Clearly, that was very obvious, JD, because you didn't ask nobody else.
Fire. All right, we got some TikToks to get to.
It's the choice, but them boys don't get it started.